Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kem and I. Welcome to Mini Mafia. Haven't posted in a few days because I've been sick. I've been going to school. I've been getting this money. So, all thanks to the almighty power from above, right? You can do anything you set your mind to. And on this channel, I teach people how to reach their full potential in life, all right? So stay tuned. We got a topic from this girl. She messaged me about being depressed. And what is depression, right? That's something that we have to figure out. So, in my opinion, I know that depression kills people because some people end up, you hear about them committing suicide. You hear about them, taking drugs to calm down the pain. You hear them, resorting to anything else that they shouldn't be doing, right? Instead of living this happy life. We want to get you to the happy life. It's the fact that you might not see it right now, but you might be going through a hard time in your family life. You know what I mean? For me, when I was depressed, I didn't know that, when my dad, he was leaving to move to a different country, and I was stuck basically trying to figure out what I was going to do. I'm still a young kid at this point, you know what I mean, 17, 18, and this is all happening. But he always forced me to realize that 18, you got to be on your own, right? Because when he was growing up, that's what they were, told to do. And, I wanted to do stuff with my life, but I just didn't know what, right? So when he left, it kind of took a toll on me, and that made me angry. So what did I do, resorted to violence, right? All this anger built up inside me. I had to project it out into the real world because me, I didn't know it at the time. When you're going through something, you can't really figure out what's happening to you until, you decide that things are wrong in your situation. So what you should do about being depressed is, take it for what it is. All right, you're in an angry state of mind, you're not happy with life, and you wish that you could do something, different. And I don't blame you guys for doing that, but it doesn't help when you're not, on a purpose-driven path. And that's mostly, what causes people to be depressed, because they're not working towards something that they love to do. I'm sure these depressed people have many talents. You might be hearing me say this, and you might think to yourself that, yeah, I am a good drawer. I draw good, tattoos. I draw good, little sketches in my notebook, comics, whatever it might be, okay? Or you might be good at music. But what are you doing? You're being depressed instead of using that depression and writing songs, making great art out of it. Picasso, Da Vinci, all these great artists, they didn't just get their inspiration from not being depressed. They use it because God, He provides you with an outlet. He gives only the people He knows that can handle it, and use it to your benefit. That's what you got to understand, that in life, it's used to your benefit. So I don't want to hear none of talk about that depressing shit when you have all this potential. You guys know I'm right. Okay, so use that potential and start doing things that make you happy. And if not, why don't you just off yourself right now? Because, you're wasting time just sitting there debating when you should get friggin' motivated to do some shit. All right? And if you don't want to do that, look yourself in the mirror and friggin' put it right in the roof of your mouth and push it right between, and pull the trigger and pop it out right between the center of your eyeballs, all right? Because you're not friggin' meant to live in this society. If you're going to off yourself, just get it done right now and friggin' leave us all alone about that depressing talk. Because this is a choice, all right? When I chose to be depressed, it made me even more depressed. when I chose that I was going to do something more fulfilling with my life, now I started to friggin' gain some, motivation and realize that this shit isn't even real. Depression's not even real. Because if I was depressed, you know what I mean? I'd start thinking like a depressed person, you know what I mean? Stop thinking like a depressed person and start thinking like a happy person. You have a good life, you guys. I want you to realize that. And if you think I'm coming off a bit aggressive, it's because I care about you. I don't want to see, more people dying. I had a real good cousin of mine. He ended up doing the same thing. And I wish I could have spoke these words that I'm speaking to you guys now and try and get through to him. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, things happen. And, it's a sickness, guys, depression. When you think that you're depressed, it's a weakness, guys. If you say to someone that you're depressed, they're gonna either, try and talk you out of being depressed or give you some prescription pills to help with it. But, from my experience, taking depressing pills, and it only makes you more manic. You know what I mean by that? It makes you more insane. Because now you're on drugs, and being depressed, it's a bad combination. You know what I'm saying, guys? So look at your situation for what it is. And know that you have, someone who created you. Because God, He creates people, and He's the great creator of all, many great people. And you're one of them, okay? There's a 1 in a million chance you were put on this earth, and He did it for you. And there's people out there that will love you for you. It might not be right now, and you might not see it right now because everybody's, looking down at you, or you're being bullied, all right? But you don't need to act out aggressively. Just know that, in 5 to 10 years down that road, your life could change. And now everybody's looking at you like they should have, treated you differently. But I want you to hang in there and see down the road for those 5 to 10 years acting like a happy person that you actually are, but you're just thinking that you're not. So flip that switch in your mind, start thinking like a happy person, and think of all the good things in your life, all right? You could friggin' play your video games, zone out, and friggin' until, you graduate school. Now you're friggin' on a different path in life, and then you meet new people, okay? Don't be discouraged just because you think you can't get your life together fast enough, but this is not a race, guys. This is a marathon, and there's many, many things to do, beyond once you realize that it's all in your head, okay, guys? I wish I had more to cover on this topic, but if you have any questions, feel free to comment and ask me about them, and also please like and share this video, subscribe it to your friends, share it with your friends, subscribe my channel, guys. You guys are the best. It's your boy Kem and I. All the best to you. Love you guys. Thank you.